hakuri kuna kallon kan Sarki TV ni naku Sarkin Faila yau ina tare da dan uwanmu Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik da kallon shi ga ko watch kan social media kun ga yana kan social media yana share knowledge ma jama'a shi na ce yau da ya kamata zo gan shi ya so ya share muna wannan knowledge kuma ya share muna experience cikin garin ga yana garin ga almost gani to 20 years kina shi na ce bari zo gan shi da don Turai ga ko da experience shi da abubuwan da kowa ke bincike na ce bari zo gan dan mu ga mu yi fira ya share muna knowledge da yake spread kan social media na saboda shi na zo Abdul Malik sannan zo kan Sarki TV.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Ya nan gida.
Alhamdulillah.
Ya family.
Alhamdulillah. So wallahi suna cin kudi na.
Ba suna cin kudi gaba ne.
Gas.
Suna tanyan ka dai.
Alhamdulillah.
Masha Allah. Abdul Malik sanda zuwa. Ya kuma muna so mu san kai ka introduce muna kanka.
Okay, sunana Abdul Malik Ganiu. Na zo garin ga yanzu 19 years. It's actually 20 years. Yes. So, and today na shigo garin
farko dai
na fito mana bere beke
bayar ba na
I can't understand. So family mun na Newtown,
yeah.
so daga Newtown na girma, so exactly. So
Newtown ta side kenan
Agbajina
ina
Agbajina to Ghana. So yeah, so the bara some more money for below.
na saka daga wurin.
Okay, yes. So exactly family mu kenan.
No.
So daga wurin na fara na aiki change. Da na kare school na aiki change. She opportunity yazo. Shi muka ce to mamu daga baki
Opportunity zuwa Turai.
To
kana aiki kudi da kana da kudi a me sai ka zo Turai kuma.
Ka gan wani abu ba tun kudi ba.
No.
Ka understand. Kudi wani abu ne. Na biyu kuma kana bitan security. Ka gane kana bidan better future. Ma kanka. Kuma yawancin mu ko irin ni gaskiya bai kamata bar gida ba.
Nesa the opportunity nana
ina da kudi.
Don na san money for us.
Exactly. Ina da connections. Ina da komi as a young boy. Kuma inda na sa gida ne to ban san wurin da nake yanzu ba, because who knows. But I have a better opportunity back at home.
Before
I kind of got pictures. I post them back in one motor. Check it.
Turai daddy. So we're convincing ka.
Exactly. Alhamdulillah. It was local change. 50 pounds. Can I get it? Today I should go get it. 50 pounds.
Wow. The change the kana ganin kudi.
Exactly. Kana da kudi a jifu ka kana da komai. Muka bar duka mun zo nan ga. But alhamdulillah. You understand?
She mind da kana ka zo London ko dai any other country.
Daga farko na je France. Shi na komo gida. Because na ji dare wurin ba kuma na ga mutane suna wahala kwarai.
Daga France.
Yes. Na je wurin na yi only 2 months. Shi na koma gida. Na koma gida no, so I think it was 6 months later.
Yeah.
Shi na zo nan ga. So na zo nan ga ko shi na je university daga nan and everything. So ka san gari ai shi na gaba da wata before sai no more iPhone.
No. Daga zo no.
Na zo no, yeah.
Shi da ka lose guard bo.
No. I do jai.
No.
So she muka iPhone and then before say no, well, Musora
har yau.
Exactly. Yeah. So that she go getting got 2002. She na fara aiki da underground 2004.
Wow.
Still look at you now.
2 years time she go fara aiki underground.
So ina aiki da underground 17 years kina.
Masha Allah. Wow. Shi da ka zo cikin garin system na shi ya ka gan system mun garin. Don ka zo farko kenan.
Da na zo farko ko ni na isa. Sa da na yi ne kamar na family nan.
Oh, okay.
Auntie na da gida daga Camden Town.
Oh, okay.
Na wurin auntie na, so I think for about 6 months. So she no decide can move just to be independent. Da nake gida, ni da kaina nake cikin gida na. Exactly.
Yeah.
But so I didn't really like the idea of staying with somebody with a control now and everything. She now move and everything, stuff like that. So, yeah. So sad na I didn't really struggle. because I had people around.
Someone to
Exactly.
depend on, yeah.
Yes. But they now buried winning shelter.
Yeah.
She na fara da kaina shi na ha.
Wurin fara ganin rayuwa.
Lokacin da na san kamar yes.
Wai da babai ka san kamar ka bitki.
Abuci abrabo. Yeah.
Wai da babai ka bitki.
Da na shigo garin ga ko aka na fara maka.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah na rubunin dan kudi na ina da family nan kan na samu aiki mai kyau. Right? Ina samu kudi. And kuma father Nako is a kind of person there, but yes, come on, look. You never ever be satisfied with little. You have to always work hard to be the best you can in everything.
No.
So I have never in my life relied on one income.
Okay.
I've always have two sources of incomes.
Always.
Always. The current problem now, I'm always broke.
With both incomes coming in, you're always broke.
Yes.
Why broke?
Yawancin muko, we live above our means. There was a time, wallahi, I can tell you that in our cow, every month as a single man, in our cow at least 4,000 or 5,000 pounds every month after tax. Every month after tax. But every month I'm still broke. Nason say wonga kaya.
Yes.
Nason say wonga takalmin.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, when you can press? Nobody. Kaya Ganaji, I don't take it to anywhere. At the end of the day, I end up giving it away. You can't understand. So, Dina Yauri, who I was still living the same kind of life. Understand what happens? Yeah. Now BMW, now use motor and everything.
Yeah.
And she, the Diana, Myra, the take 3 years old. Ran a bed dinner.
No.
She, Naji Abunga, Naji say cake. Wallahi, 10 pounds. Can we get you for that?
Today, got 45,000 pounds. Bid up.
10 pounds. Kawe. Get you for that.
For bed dinner.
For bed dinner.
What is it?
Ranang, I promise Makaina, I'm never again. So she didn't, but I'm going for the dance. It's not the amount of money that you earn that's important. It's what you keep that's important.
Now,
Kuma yawancin muko muna nemo babban kudi. Ba babban kudi ko ina.
Guys, yo. Ko mun ba mu samu ba koi.
Ba babban kudi ko ina.
Wow. Me zaga ce haka?
Wa ke babban kudi? Wa.
Ga su Bill Gates man.
Bill Gates ya fara da 100 billion ne? Exactly.
Ya build up ni.
Exactly. It started from 1 million. Sorry, 500,000
to 1 million.
To 1 million.
1 million, 2,
3.
Har kind na.
Yes. But tunaninmu daga gida, I want to hammer. Muna nemo ta babban kudi.
Yes.
Ba babban kudi ko ina.
You have to work towards.
You have to work towards it gradually. And problem with you and Nico, we don't have the information. Information is key. If you don't have the information, wallahi kai wahala.
Cikin turenga.
Ko ina
duniya. To yanzu ya da ya samu information now.
Gashi. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Wow. It's information again. Wow. Is that information?
Information, Kenya.
Wow.
Arma, information kega.
Akanan inshallah.
Information kega. Information kega. Think and grow rich.
The richest man in Babylon.
Cash flow quadrant. The richest man in Babylon. The 7 habits of highly effective people. The millionaire next door.
So when you check man, I book no one is an yeah, there is some information.
Good. Kagan, you don't book and get millionaire next door.
Yeah.
I interview 5,000 millionaires. Every single one of them. I don't think anybody's earning more than $50,000.
The millionaires.
Yes.
And they are millionaires.
Yes.
And how come they are not earning $50,000?
They're not earning more than $50,000 a year.
And how come they are millionaires?
Good. That is where the information comes. Yo, you can like £10. Kakachiduka. Kachile £2 chicken. Kaji. Can spend £8. Gobe. At the end of the month, Kagan Kaman Katara Woni small £20 or £25. Yeah, Jinjanka. Well, like next month, can save 35.
Because you can save more.
Exactly. Because the more you keep, the more you want to keep.
Exactly.
Kagan couldn't get cool. Now you want a video. Come on. Always try to save at least 10% of everything you earn.
Yeah.
Not at least. Kagan, in case you make £1,000 a month and you save £100 every month. Right? In a year, that's £1,200. Put that £1,200 into some investment. In that March last year, Kasi shares to Amazon. Amazon since March 2020, Amazon has gone up over 200%. And that is information.
Yeah. The one information back send by send, yeah.
You know, 1,200 they can save and go.
Yeah.
If you don't have the information, like I could bazaar.
The back send that invest could
Exactly. The informations are in the books.
Important.
You have to read.
What about somebody who can't read?
Watch YouTube videos. Kagan Apandeki Hanumunga is the greatest invention in this world. You are walking around with a computer in your hand. Kajeka Instagram. There are people teaching you how to become somebody, how to achieve something. Abunde keke so keyi woni yatunyi.
Akanan no wanagaskia.
Anzana shi.
Yeah. So Jeka Kenya can find information na kawa. Yeah.
That's how Richard Branson.
Yeah, that's how Richard Branson. Virgin.
But yeah, he can't really read.
Really?
Can't really read. Richard Branson dictates his notes to people and they write it for him. She the last video now what?
No.
You didn't go to a good education, you don't have a good education, you don't have anything. Now what? Me. Kazona kanani. Uka try kayi woni havu.
Obviously, I'm a task as I'm like I said, I want to have, yeah.
Start something. Anything. Just start something. And kaka woni amuko. Come on, that body one analogy. In kana tuka motanka. Chimoza ga doka kan anya. Ko. Wurin da kake ba ka da phone reception. Ba kuwa wurin. Kind of option biyu. First option kaya ka kunna hazard lighting ka sai ka fara addu'a. Please somebody come around and help me. That is called the charity approach. Please, I am here. I am poor. I have got nothing. Please help me. You have put all your life into somebody else's hand.
Exactly.
The person can decide that, you know what, maybe I will help you, but maybe just a small.
No.
Amma, in ka duba ka bude motanka, Kagan kama in kaisa, the road is flat. Kasa shoulder ka, kafara tu.
Push motor.
Kana push. Kagan, the hardest part is when the car is stationary because there is no momentum.
Yeah, being moved, yeah.
But then the kafara push. Kagan kama motor ya fara move the car.
Kadang, yeah.
Kadang the car push. Wallahi. Very soon kaga motor soon kanka.
So help ka.
Because soon kama kana woni ababu.
Yeah. You just have to start something.
Start something.
Yeah.
Start reading a book. You will find people that will help you. I have met a lot of people that helped me when I started learning reading. I've seen people help me in the train. Oh, what book are you reading? They go, we exchange numbers.
No, good.
Because they see me doing something.
Yeah.
And when my daughter was 3 years old and I had 10 pounds in my pocket, and I made a promise to myself that never again
come back and allow.
I would never allow myself to be in that situation.
No.
Ever again. I started reading. The first book I read in my life was this, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
By Robert Kiyosaki. Shine ya kuma magana batun asset and liability. Yawancin mu, we buy liability thinking it's assets. Gidan da muke ga. Alhamdulillah gidana ne.
No.
But liability ne. Ya zama liability.
No.
Ina biya electricity bill. Ina biya council tax.
No.
Ina biya phone bill, ina biya wunga.
Liability, me kaka explain mo cikin Hausa menene liability?
Liability,
yeah.
Abin da yake cire kudi a jifunka.
No.
Komin da kake da shi, da yake cire kudi a jifunka, liability ne.
Yeah.
Some liabilities are essential. Irin gidan da kake is essential to have it.
Yeah, of course.
Motor da kake ja,
of course, yeah.
It's essential to have it, but it's a liability.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But in kana da wani abin ko motor, ka sai motor ka mai da shi taxi.
Yeah.
Eh? Motor na kawo kudi maka cikin jifunka, ya zama asset.
Asset, no.
So a simple definition of liability and asset is a liability is something that takes money away from your pocket. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. Shikenan.
No.
That is it. Ba wani dogon turanci, ba wani dogon definition. Simple as that.
Don tun ka gina gida, shekar rent ina kama kudin na.
That's an asset.
Okay.
Ka gina gida, kana zama ciki is a liability.
Don kana biyan bills.
Kana biyan bills.
Of course.
Ranar da ka doke gidan kasar, ka samu wani abu, riba kan shi wani abu, then becomes an asset.
Yeah.
Especially gidan da muke gan.
Don ka ci amfani.
Ka biya mortgage ka for 2-3 months. Ka san kama ba asset ba.
I'm sorry. But
the possession, so ka san kama it's not. It is the banker's asset. Until you finish paying for it.
Yeah.
Then it becomes your asset.
No.
Can understand? Or you sell it or something.
No.
So that is just the basic concept of it. So if we go back, we're just talking in different places, but if we go back to the reality of things, you have to have a plan. Everything you do, you have to have a plan. So after my awakening, the Natashi, I listed everything I spend my money on every month.
Since from time that I realized.
Yeah. And we are talking about 2011.
Wow, almost 10 years.
Up to now.
Komi kana zanawa.
Na san komi.
She will not help you save
budgets.
Budgets.
You know where your money is going. You understand? Rubbish. I don't spend money on rubbish anymore.
What is rubbish? Meaning the rubbish.
There's one kind of passion, J. Come on. Anakamugago. And the kill.
Yeah.
500 pounds. That's it. Okay, that's good. Quality watch me. Go back next month or something. I got another one. That's it. Why? How many watches are you going to wear?
No. One at a time.
One at a time.
Yeah.
We look at she now she get shop now only tackle me. Girl. She now say. I say tackle me. I say idiot. The same kind of shoe, different colors. And I say 5. Why?
Maybe display came back your code.
It's just waste of money. Because you lack the information.
Yeah.
You understand? We spend money on things we don't want to impress people we don't know.
Can you elaborate on that one now?
Hello, you want Chimoko? Who say Kaya? In case say Kaya to make the kanka, you want to feel good about yourself. It's different. But don't buy the clothes because you want to impress somebody outside. The person doesn't even know that. No. You can't just sunako. You can't say Kaya make you. Ma can't
Yeah.
But kaka say Kaya do mean can so impress one with you. Then I saw that is ganka. Yeah, Baba Bayazo, me kudini.
No, understand.
What's the point?
I
don't know.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
And that is the problem. Many of us, we spend our money, a lot of money, just to impress people. And it's not important. If you're in your 20s, you want to show up to people.
Of course.
Cool?
Yeah.
You can get 30. Cool? Still, can I get come here? Yeah. Once you reach 40, you got to know nobody really gives a shit about you
anymore.
Nobody cares.
Yes.
Look at him. It's becoming too late.
Of course.
I can declare you because from your 20s to your 40s, you've worked over 20 years. You could have used that time to accumulate something.
Yeah.
But you spend that time impressing people that don't know you or don't even care about you. There's something I read in the book and it says something. It said 80% of people don't care about your problems. Those must not be the problem also.
Of course. No, what are the problems?
So can complain. 80% don't care. 15% they are happy that can get the problem in.
They're happy you having the problem.
You having the problem.
Because it's not their problem.
It's not their problem. So they are happy. Charlie, I'm gonna the problem.
15%.
15%. And only 5%.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Out of 100.
Out of 100. And those 5%, she maybe good at chicken matanka. Maybe your close relatives.
Yeah.
Or your kids. Those are the people that will care. But so then, forget about them.
Now.
So back to I know we are deviating a lot.
Yeah.
So back to this thing is that, yes, you have to have a plan. Have a budget. You know where every money that comes in, you know the amount, you know where everything that goes out goes. 4 years ago, now you want a video about having emergency fund. Emergency fund meaning that try to save up at least 3 months of your household spending. Kaga, if every month go household spending is £1,000, try to save 3,000. But service is emergency fund.
In case of emergency.
Anything can happen.
Exactly.
Never coronavirus. Many people lost their jobs. And when you lose your job, you can fall back on that money.
That's the emergency money.
At least to take care of your family. At least 3 months. So within that 3 months,
something can happen.
Exactly, can run around because some money. And that is the beginning. You have your emergency fund. Now you have a little bit of savings. And from there, start investing. Investing, you find out from books.
How to invest.
How to invest. Things to invest. You don't just invest blindly. You understand? Munja school. How many years can you school? Exactly. Everything is learn knowledge. You have to learn it. Speak to people.
No.
They are out there. If you're interested, there are people like us that I don't know much, but the little I have, I can impact a little knowledge. You understand?
Yeah.
That this is what you have to do. This is what you do. And at the end of the day, you know, knowledge is very important. In Baka using Shimaba, at least you have it. Kagani.
Yeah.
And Rana Shiyazo.
Run like share one knowledge.
Like share, kuza ka need in
This yazo.
Kagan dunia ka abune faruja. Ito faruda. It has all happened before.
In a repeat kanshi.
In a repeat kanshini. Dunia na repeat kanshini. You understand? It has all happened before. And if you read, have the knowledge, you have na farua. Apunga, yatung faruda.
Kind of information.
That information. That is one.
No.
2, forgiveness. But forgiveness, mutani, is very important. Forgiveness of yourself.
How do you forgive yourself?
Many of us, everybody's done mistakes. We have mistakes.
Of course.
Right? You have to learn to forgive yourself for your past mistakes. Because if you don't forgive yourself, it hold you back. Somebody get him matanka, korabu, okay, they winning, you can't understand.
Yeah.
She, at the end of the day, carry your life cannot fall in kadi. Matanka, your ex-wife or your whatever is gone, started a new life, but you are still holding on, blaming yourself
For the breakup.
for the breakup. And it will stop you from moving ahead.
Yeah, when I get scared.
So once you learn to forgive yourself, have a clear mind, you can now see the front. Now we go to people. Can forgive kankan. Before I forgive mutani.
No. So you start with yourself first.
With yourself. Have a clear conscience, clear mind.
No.
To me, harboring all these things. Chiwone.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
Chiwone.
Of course. You're gonna back
and exactly. So you can forgive kanka. Now you move to other people. Somebody has offended you, and all those kind of rubbish and everything. Kana rikashi, kagamishi kana swachi, kagamishi na zuananga kabinanga.
No.
And at the end of the day, yan can be machine kamu. Kasan kamakai wani kazalifi. Cheche yoshi. Chiyaman takra.
Okay, can I kid?
Okay, can I rikedishi?
They don't maybe kaka mo live here.
Okay. Ayi maka laifi kana da kirishi. Me ya kawo maka? Wani amfani ya kawo maka?
Pain.
Pain amfani ne. No, be honest with yourself.
No, pain ba amfani ba ne.
Ba amfani ba ne.
Wallahi ba amfani ba ne.
Let it go. Kana rike da abu 2, 3, 4 years. Kaga mutane suna rike da abubuwa 4 years. At the end of the day, me shi ya tun manta. Shi ya ci gaba da rayuwar shi. Ke kana wurin. Kana bakan ka ciwon banza for nothing.
Of course.
In can forgive mutum, it doesn't mean you forget.
Of course, yeah.
Right? If you forgive somebody, the person cannot. No, this person did this thing intentionally. You forgive the person, but right? You know how to deal with the person, but you can move on with your own life.
Yeah,
that is true. Number 3, aikinka. Aikinka da kike da shi yanzu. Shi ke baka abinci.
Of course.
Shi ke duba family ka. Hold it very well. Kakache, oh, I can get banzane. Nah, but yes, fine, kabari. But before kabari, respect it.
Of course.
Because that is what
They become an income.
Income.
Yeah.
And you know what? The moment you start respecting your job, kagama aiki ayi muka sauki. Can't complain.
No.
You can go. It's all in the books that I read. I started doing some things at work because department in Niki is not trends. It's in enough on the ground, work in different departments. Trend department, I tried 5 times
To get.
I didn't succeed. 4 times I didn't succeed. The 5th time I succeed.
Please, better get a coffee.
No. Can't try. Can't get for exams. Can't get for interview.
Shiba doki kaba. Oh, okay.
I can come my fito. Can't apply. You start to think negatively. Oh, because of the color of my skin. Because I didn't go to this kind of school. Because I don't go. That far affects your present position. You understand? You start treating it. But why not sit down and find out why? And work towards it and work on that thing.
Next time I do kika.
Next time I went for it, I still didn't get it. Then I started asking people. The Sun J, Sun Sam. No. This is what you do. This is what you do. I said, no, I did it. I answered this question. I said, no, that's not the way you answer it. You answer it this stage, then you go to the next one. You answered 5 before you answered 1.
Oh, okay. So you jumped.
Exactly. And when I learned to do what I needed to do,
I got it. That means that bakajeka tambaya waenda suka samu suka shiga number. That's still can't make the same mistake.
Not to make the same mistake. Man, I feel kamang o domin woni abone.
Because my baki is about do kanka.
Exactly. But it's all because you were doing it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Information.
It's important.
When if the first time there was samba, second time there was samba, not far be able to understand.
But baby can give up.
Well, I almost gave up. That's the truth. I almost gave up. But when I started to read, one book, Ghanaian Abisa, it says how to influence people or something, friends and people, something of such. I said, no. You have to learn to listen. Kind of communication. It's a 2-way.
It's key.
You listen and then you talk. Well, many of us, we just want to talk. We don't listen. Go kind of listen, ma.
Yeah.
You're not actually listening, but you're waiting for your own time to talk. We need to listen to the person, digest what the person is telling you. Then you have something to say.
Exactly. Yeah.
You understand? When I started to listen, it made a big difference in my life. So if I go to occasions, I go to functions, I'm always the last one to talk.
Because you want to listen to
I want to listen. Then I know what to say. When I'm thinking, when you're this, I don't know. Come on, listen more, talk less.
No.
Many of us, that goes to the fact, listening is very important.
Now.
And once you listen, you have something to say.
Now.
Now, Munyi come on between budgeting.
Yeah.
Go. Munyi come on forgiveness.
Now.
Munyi between aikinka
there.
Focus on it. Munyi between liability and assets.
Yeah.
Go back about.
Now.
We now go to the stage of whereby you have to be productive for yourself and for your family.
How about the community?
Can't follow the can't first.
Of course.
If you're not productive, you're failed. Kaga, you want to move so much time, you move and you it's a mistake.
I will tell you can get farko.
Yes, you might take a gaba, yes, I tell you what.
No.
Can't understand. Can I talk about much time? Could I'm okay, can you think about that issue?
I want a career kina.
Exactly.
I was getting career kina.
Exactly.
Now.
So you come out a kid can Canada she first.
Now.
Sana. Like a sound.
Kabawan.
Kagani. So, winning Ghani, you have to always do your best. Always do your best. Come on, Kasanya, Anna winning Magana, come on. Money will not make you happy.
Of course.
What about you?
Oh, I for you, yeah.
And then I put money. Poverty will make you sad. Money is not about happiness.
Money is the root of evil. Oh, Mesa.
I don't know. But Abudian Zai Dunianga, Imba could be. Exactly. The love of money is the root of evil.
Come again. The love of money.
The love of money. Kasa inkana so kudi.
Yeah.
Go yafira yuonka. Shine kaga ngoni ana diana isikaduru ana kumi. That's love of money.
Is that proverb now? Kika kind of love chicken.
That kind of love chicken.
Okay. Is that love?
Understanding.
Love nobody is a
Yazama evil. Yazama maka evil. Bakowa bao.
Yeah.
Ma kai. Yazama maka evil. Don't kind of love kudi. Love kudi. Right?
No.
Because in Canada, kafara love kudi ko. That means you don't even love human being anymore. You can kill somebody for money.
I want to be young.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ama. When you know that's how
I'm good.
I think about 6 years ago when I'm like Naje Scotland. She akona na damna. For 2 days when you akona. Then I come to London. I get straight to Royal London Hospital. They come Whitechapel Road.
Oh yeah.
But hospital may kill. Na ke we no. Me follow. Things out. Na feel cold. After 2 hours, doctor has you do no way get sharp paracetamol. I can buy an appointment for 2 months time.
I be bana machiu.
Upon him chiu. Ina we na complain no na kan woni ya shigo kuma aka ya kumbura. An ce sheje sha ibuprofen. Ina tashi shi na doki mota. Na komo gida. Shi na ga wani aka zana tooth dental practice. Shi na fashi na shiga wuri. Sai aka ce, are you NHS client or private?
Yeah.
Shi na ce, what's the difference? Shi aka ce NHS we gaskiya ba su da space yanzu.
Dubaga biya.
That's it. What about private? At your private day, in private day, I register £35. Doctor Ganiu in the next 20 minutes. £35. I tell you, Doctor Yazuno, you check it. You need root canal treatment. You need this. It will cost you £500. £500. Under 30 minutes.
And sorting out.
So I went for 3 treatments. I can start crown up and coming. Kuti kena.
Nabagara kudi. She can get a 2 months kena.
Under that 2 months, when you have kumaya ya faru. That is the purpose of money. That is what money is all about. To give you the opportunity to do what you need to do. She can to buy you time. Can I say you when you go? You buy other people's time. You take some more time. Can you more important things? That is all money is for.
So that's the importance of money.
That is it. But come on, can I do 100 houses? Can I do no. money is just for you to be able to live comfortably. So, okay, yanzu matan kana holiday, matan kana birthday ko ne abu. Ka sai mata ticket ta je Dubai. Ta je for holiday. Ya so yanku.
Yeah, daddy.
Exactly.
Of course, yeah, daddy.
Ya ranar birthday ka kaje ka duka tuwo.
So yeah, daddy.
Aha.
Don't have to treat it nice.
Exactly.
Of
and
course.
that is what money is for. So when money actually when money so Yenswaka, let's go back to it. Does money buy happiness?
Yeah, money can buy happiness.
Exactly.
Money can buy happiness.
Aha.
Yeah, money can buy happiness.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that is money. So even when you actually money, I'd rather be crying in my Lamborghini than be walking on the feet. Look at them.
Wala Malik mungodi, jamanati muna muzoni musamu wisdom kwa abamu abinga educate mu. Mugashi Abdul Malik faringas ke ya educate mu sosai. Abdul Malik muna so mura kake live cikin London before. Shi na zuri kankana kama kana ra nice apartment. Shi muna so ka educate mu kadan yanda kai har kai ka save don ka sai gida ba easy bane. Yanda kai ka save as a young guy har ka sai wanga babban wurin ga. Na so ka educate mu kanda kai har kai ka samu wanga wuri.
Now
Thank you for watching Sarki TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell.